Okay, so I just glanced up to see this, and her name is Emerald. Emerald, you know, the rainbow around the throne is supposed to be emerald. Okay, and when you look at this, look for the number 726 Harpazo. 726 Harpazo. On Monday, Trump is coming to Georgia. He's coming to Dalton, Georgia, which is the home of his second wife, Marla Maples. She's actually from right outside of there. Very unusual. And in this, they're talking about the number. I mean, they say 700 billion, but it's 726 Harpazo. And we just got to get out of here. We just have to get out of here. Okay, here we go.
Tonight we will be talking about America as it stands right now, which means we'll be talking about the post-election chaos. Everything is confused right now, and everyone seems confused. Most of all our politicians, the people who we voted to represent us, don't seem to know who they represent anymore. Maybe it's the Sudan or Burma. I mean, after all, both of those remote countries got big money from Congress last week. Most of our elected officials seem to represent China now, at least unofficially. But it definitely isn't us. Americans hardly have any representatives at all in government. You can see this most clearly in the COVID relief bill that Congress tried to pass last week. While Americans were getting $600, Burma was getting $135 million. Sudan got $700 million and Pakistan got $15 million. The list goes on and on. This wasn't a Democrat or Republican boondoggle.
726.
This bill had broad bipartisan support.
Harpazo.
In other words, both parties wanted to give $700 billion to remote foreign countries that most of us have never visited, while giving Americans a mere $170 billion. You say there's nothing new about this. Congress is always wasting our money. But there is something new. There was a very messy and very public breakup between the GOP and President Trump over all this. And that's what I want to focus on tonight. The average Republican voter is just waking up to the harsh reality that the GOP and President Trump don't really agree about anything. It's not a marriage anymore. It's not even dating. It's now almost an abusive relationship. The president yesterday accused his own party of having a death wish. Trump played the part of the loyal spouse, publicly supporting total buffoons like Mitt Romney and Ben Sasse in the last 4 years, while the GOP went around town sleeping with big tech lobbyists and Chamber of Commerce flops. You can see this most clearly with the Georgia runoff elections, where Trump has publicly called out Republican Governor Brian Kemp and other elected officials, while Mitch McConnell and the GOP establishment
married to a Chinese,
totally silent.
his second wife.
Listen to the president during the latest Georgia rally earlier this month.
And for whatever reason, your Secretary of State and your governor are afraid of Stacey Abrams. They're afraid of her.
And I got the Ahab spirit. Oh, well, I can't take any more of this, but I just really, really want us to be leaving. And let's just go. Let's fly. Harpazo. 726. Woo!